So you've created your Camtasia interactive video with quizzes and clickable hotspots, and now you want to share that with your audience. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to share your Camtasia interactive project on a WordPress site. Coming up. Hey, it's Mike with more tips and tools to help you create and share engaging, informative, and educational video. And if it's your first time here, thanks for taking the time. And make sure you hit that big subscribe button. And don't forget to click the little bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Camtasia is an excellent tool for creating screencast videos. But what makes it really interesting to me are its interactive features. You can use Camtasia to create interactive video quizzes or interactive videos with clickable hotspot buttons. Powerful stuff. The challenge, however, is sharing your Camtasia interactive project with your audience. You see, you can't just post it onto YouTube. YouTube just handles video files. Camtasia interactive videos contain video files, HTML files, JavaScript files, all kinds of code that will not work on YouTube. So really, the only other option for getting your interactive Camtasia project to play online is to put it on a website. And that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to take a Camtasia interactive video and put it onto a WordPress website. So let's get started. I'm going to assume you already know how to properly publish an interactive Camtasia project. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video on creating hotspots in Camtasia that goes through the publishing process. A link to that video is on your screen. I'll also leave a link to that in the description below. So once you publish your Camtasia interactive project, you'll get a folder containing all the files needed to make your project work. Now, if we take a quick look in this folder, by double-clicking it, you can see those project files. So the first step in the process is to put this folder and its contents on a web server, so our WordPress site can link to it. Now you have a few choices here. If you're self-hosting your WordPress site, you can upload your project folder and its contents to your web hosting account and serve the files from there. It's really just a matter of uploading the folder to a spot on your web server and linking to it. Now you can run into trouble with this method. If your Camtasia project is large with lots of videos or you're expecting a lot of people to be accessing your interactive video simultaneously, you could put a serious load on your server. You could blow through your bandwidth cap. You could slow down your server and consequently your website and other people's websites if you're on a shared hosting plan. So it's probably a good idea to just check with your web hosting company before you decide to host your Camtasia interactive project on your web hosting account. An alternative to uploading your project folder to your own web server is to upload it to a large-scale third-party web hosting service. TechSmith, the maker of Camtasia, has its own web hosting service for Camtasia projects, screencast.com. Then there's Amazon Simple Storage Service, or S3. A popular choice. It's reliable and relatively cheap, but Amazon S3 can be a bit challenging to use. Another third-party hosting service is pCloud. It's a cloud storage platform very much like Dropbox. But unlike Dropbox, when you buy pCloud's premium account, you get your own public folder, which allows you to serve web content. So in addition to having cloud storage like Dropbox, you have your very own web server, and you can use that web server, that public folder, to serve your interactive Camtasia project files over the web. Let me quickly show you how that works. So here I am in my pCloud account file manager, and you can see I have this public folder right here. This is where I upload content I want to serve on the web. If I click that folder, it opens and you see I don't have any files in there yet. So I'm going to upload my Camtasia interactive project folder to this public folder so that I can put it online and link to it from my WordPress site. So I'll hit this upload button and I'll get this upload manager, and I can choose to upload files or folders. Since I'm uploading a folder, I'll select Folder Upload. I'll select Pick Folder and navigate to my Camtasia Published Project folder. Select it and hit OK. And my Camtasia project folder and all its contents are uploaded to my public folder on pCloud. When everything is uploaded, I'll close the upload window, and there you can see my Camtasia project sitting here inside my public folder, ready to be shared over the web. All right, so we've done step 1. We put our Camtasia project on a web server. Now we're ready to actually put our Camtasia interactive video on our WordPress website. So let's jump over to WordPress. So here I am in the back end, the dashboard of this demo WordPress site I created for this tutorial. And I'm going to create a new page to display my Camtasia interactive video. So I'll just go over here and under Pages, I'll select Add New. I'll give my new page a name. So to embed my Camtasia interactive video into this WordPress page, I'm going to need some HTML code, and I have it right here. I'll just switch over to the text mode in the WordPress editor here and paste in that code. All right, let's have a look. This code will create what's called an iframe in this web page. Think of it as creating a window in this web page that can display other web pages from across the web. Now, to work properly, this code needs an important piece of information, and that's this code right here. This is the link to my Camtasia interactive video, specifically to the Camtasia Smart Player for my project. The Smart Player is what actually plays your interactive video. You need to use the Smart Player if you have any interactive video features in your Camtasia project. So this Smart Player is what you need to embed in your web page. Now don't worry, the Camtasia Smart Player is automatically generated and included in your project folder when you publish your interactive video. So where exactly did I get the link to the Smart Player? Well, let me show you. I'll just hop back over to pCloud. I got this link by going into my public folder on pCloud, into my Camtasia project folder, to the Camtasia Smart Player, which is the index_player HTML file right here. Then I moved over to this little share menu and selected Get Link. And this window opens up where I can copy the link to this index_player.html file on my pCloud public folder. Then I just pasted that into the source attribute, that src equals part of my iframe code. And that's what you would do if you were using any other web hosting method, be it your own web server or Amazon S3 or wherever. After you've uploaded your Camtasia project folder, you would grab the link to that _player.html file and paste it into your iframe code. You'll also want to enter dimensions in your iframe code. That's the width and height settings here, so your interactive video sits in your web page properly. Now, these settings are based on the dimensions of your Camtasia video and the width of the content area in your WordPress page. So in my case, I went over to my WordPress page in my browser, and I'm using Chrome. I right-clicked and I selected Inspect to see the underlying code of this page. I found the width of the content container for the page, which is 840 pixels. So that's what I set for the width attribute in my iframe code, because I want my video to be as wide as the content area of my WordPress page. For the height setting, the size of my Camtasia project is 1920 pixels wide by 1080 pixels tall, which is a 16:9 aspect ratio. So if I want the width of my project to be 840 pixels to fit into the content area on my WordPress page while maintaining that 16:9 aspect ratio, the height setting should be 473 pixels. Now, if math isn't your thing, you can use an aspect ratio calculator to determine the numbers you need for your particular situation. There are a bunch online. I'll leave a link to one in the description below. Okay, now that our code is ready, let's see what we've got. I'll just publish my WordPress page. Then I'll view my page. And there's my interactive Camtasia video embedded nicely into my WordPress website. I'll hit the play button. And there it goes. You can even make the video full screen by hitting this button on the player. That's nice. I'll just hit escape to bring that back down to size. So that's how you can add your Camtasia interactive video to your WordPress site. Now, the method I showed you will work on just about any web page. Iframe code is a web standard, but I should just mention mobile. Camtasia interactive videos using the TechSmith Smart Player will play in pretty much any browser or on any device, except, as of the date of this recording, the iPhone. If you want to access Camtasia interactive content with an iPhone, you'll be directed to download and install the free TechSmith Smart Player app. After you download and install that, you'll be able to access the Camtasia interactive content. Now, that extra step may be a deal breaker for some people, but I figured I'd mention it. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found value in it. And if you want to continue to discover more tips and tools for creating and sharing engaging, informative, and educational video, make sure you hit that big subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.